From the words lettered A to D, choose the one that best completes each of the following sentences. The lady that she we are talking about yesterday is here now. The lady that she we are talking about yesterday is here now. Okay. We have option A, which, B, whom, C, whose, and D, whose. Which of them is the correct answer?
Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. This is Dima Tutorials, and Dima Tutorials is all about helping students who are preparing for the exams on the use of English and on literature. Today we're going to put an end to the confusion on how to use who and whom in a sentence. This video is prompted by a question that was asked in my Facebook page by one of my followers on how to use who and whom. The difference between these two pronouns is very simple. Who is a subject pronoun, while whom is an object pronoun. Who is a subject pronoun, which means it should be used in the subject position of a sentence, and whom should be used in the object position of a sentence. Now, what I mean by who being used as the subject of a sentence or in the subject position of a sentence is that who should be used in such a way that it performs the action in a sentence. Okay, it should be used to identify the person who performs the action of the verb in a sentence, or the person who is in a certain state in a sentence. Okay, while whom receives the action of the verb. Whom receives the action of the verb and can also be used as the object of a preposition in a sentence. It can be used as the object of a verb or as the object of a preposition in a sentence. Now let's see some examples. Who is the man? Who is the man? Okay, in this sentence, who is used as the subject of the verb is. As the subject of the verb is. Who represents the person the sentence is all about. Okay, in this sentence, Precious is the one who wants to go. Precious is the one who wants to go. Now, who in this sentence is it used as the subject or as the object of the sentence? Is used as the subject of the sentence. Who represents the person who wants to go. Okay, it represents the person who has the mental state of want. Okay, so who is used as the subject of the verb want. Now, a very great way of knowing whether who is correctly used in a sentence is by replacing who with any of these personal pronouns: he, she, it, or they. Okay, he, she, it, or they. Now, if you're able to replace who with any of these personal pronouns in the sentence, then you know that who is correctly used in that sentence. Now, let's revisit our examples. Who is the man? Who is the man? I can comfortably replace who with he, and the sentence will still make sense. Precious is the person who wants to go. Now, in the subordinate clause of the sentence, who wants to go, can I replace who with she, he, it, or they, and the clause will still make sense? Of course, I can replace it with she. She wants to go. She wants to go. The sentence still makes sense. Of course, I cannot say her wants to go. I can say her wants to go. So who is correctly used in the clause, in the subordinate clause of the entire sentence. Now let's see how to use whom in a sentence. Whom is an object pronoun, which means it's the receiver of the action of the verb. It receives the action of the verb. It's used in identifying the person who receives the action of the verb, and is also used as the object of a preposition. And when it's used as the object of a preposition, it comes after the preposition. Prepositions are words like in, on, with, under, above. Okay, the pronoun that should be used after any of these prepositions is whom and not who. Okay, so that's why you don't say he is my beloved son in who I am well pleased. You say he is my beloved son in whom I am well pleased, because there's a preposition before whom. Whom is used as the object of the preposition in. Okay, She is the one to whom the responsibility was given. She is the one to whom the responsibility was given. Here, whom comes after to, which is also a preposition. Actually, she knows very little about the man whom she wants to spend the rest of her life with. Okay, now in this sentence, I use whom as the object of the preposition with. With whom am I speaking? In this sentence, I used whom after the preposition with. Okay. Now, a great way of knowing when whom is correctly used in a sentence is if we're able to replace whom with her, him, them, and us. And these are object personal pronouns. Now, with whom am I speaking? I can say I am speaking with him. Okay, I can say I am speaking with him. I cannot say I am speaking with he or she. I can say I am speaking with him or her, not I am speaking with he or she. And I can also say with him she wants to spend the rest of her life. With him she wants to spend the rest of her life. I cannot say with he she wants to spend the rest of her life. With him, she wants to spend the rest of her life. So I replaced whom with him. So a great way of knowing if whom is currently used in a sentence is by trying to replace it with an object personal pronoun. When you're able to replace it with an object personal pronoun, then whom is correctly used in the sentence. So that's particularly how to use whom and who in a sentence. Very simple, right? Who is subject while whom is object. Who is subject while whom is object.
Now let's attend this question from the past questions. Okay, the lady that she were talking about yesterday is here now. Okay, option A which, B whom, whose, and D whose. Okay, which of these is correct? Now the correct answer to this question is option B whom. Okay, now, the lady is the person who is being talked about, okay? So, when you place it with an object personal pronoun, her, okay, the sentence will still make sense. We are talking about her, okay? You are not talking about she. So, option B, whom is correct. The lady whom you are talking about yesterday is here. Now you can rephrase the sentence like this: the lady about whom I was talking yesterday is here. Okay. The lady about whom I was talking yesterday is here. Now it has come after a preposition about. Now, what you need to do, okay, in your exams, in case you do not see a preposition before the gap, okay, you can try rephrasing the sentence, and if it still makes sense to you, or if you try to bring the preposition to the front and it makes sense, then know that you should choose whom. And also try replacing whom or who with he, she, her, him, and see the one that is most suitable, the one that can correctly replace it. So that is about how to use who and whom in a sentence. I hope you understood.
Thank you very much for watching and till my next video, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you've not already subscribed. Make sure you follow me on Facebook to be part of my daily English language lessons and also follow me on TikTok. Thank you very much for watching and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.